Hello everyone, welcome to SMY Podcasts, and I am your host Mano, and this is episode 1. Stay tuned after the intro. So basically guys, we're gonna discuss about the Euros and how it actually went. And as you may know, it has just ended 1 week back. I would say 1 week back. Yeah, Italy have nevertheless have been on the good side. Never lost a single match from the group stage, and from the the friendly matches, they haven't lost anything. They're in good form. They're in top form. Meanwhile, England, they are also trying to bring their level up. They have shown their capabilities with with the youths. They are in the team, like Bukayo Saka, Jadon Sancho, Marcus Rashford, and all those youths that is gonna be the future stars or the wonder kids of England right now. Gonna be the future stars of England one day. So basically, it's never too late to analyze the tournament because it's still a very hot topic now. We're gonna be in this podcast we'll be analyzing from the quarterfinal stage up to the finals. So we're gonna discuss what actually went wrong in the England final with Italy and how Italy managed to keep the game in the bag, and how they managed to win it, but with a tough fight, and they never gave up. Roberto Mancini, the coach of Italy, he was just newly elected after after the previous Italy coach had been sacked, and I would say Roberto Mancini has actually done a really good job bringing Italy to the finals of the Euro and winning it. So before we jump into the quarterfinals, we're going to see the round of 16. So basically in the round of 16, we know that Cristiano Ronaldo was knocked out of Belgium with his team Portugal. Yes, knocked out. Yes, it was kind of sad for Portugal fans, but reality is reality, And as we may know, CR7, Cristiano Ronaldo has actually been named the best scorer of the Euro, despite being knocked out of the round of 16, which is amazing. Imagine if he goes on to the finals. Imagine how many goals he would have scored. So far until the round of 16, he has scored 5 goals and 1 assist. And Patrick Schick from Czech Republic only scored 5 goals and 0 assists. Oh, that is kind of close. If the goals are drawn, they count by assists. Patrick Schick was the second closest. Thorgan Hazard from the Belgium side scored it with the banger long shot. You should see the video, man. So he scored it with the banger long shot that made Belgium reached the quarterfinals. And after that, moving on, next, actually Belgium went to the quarterfinals and lost to Italy. Yeah, I'll be telling more on that later. And moving on to the quarterfinals now, England trashed Ukraine 4-0, and it was an astonishing match to watch because there were a lot of goals, there were a lot of very emotional moments in that time. Really, really, really good game, I would say. And then I would really say that Ukraine really did a good job on moving to the quarterfinals of the Euros, because for a long time we didn't see Ukraine on the top level, so here they are. And Denmark played a wonderful match with Czech Republic. Thomas Delaney scored the first goal at the 5th minute, followed by Kasper Dolberg at the 49th minute from Denmark. Later, Patrick Schick scored the next goal 10 minutes after, but fell short until the end of the match, with no players from the Czech Republic side to score any more goals. So that was also a good match to watch. A very emotional one also for Denmark, reaching the semi-finals of the Euros. And moving on to the next, Switzerland actually lost to Spain with the score of 3-1 after penalties. The initial score of the match was actually a 1-1 draw. The Swiss side was, I could say, really impressive against top contenders Spain. Yeah, Spain. And I would say that Spain wasn't having the best of times during the group stage. Especially Alvaro Morata, he was really condemned and criticized of not shooting enough goals for Spain. Yeah, and I would say the match should have gone to the Swiss side, because I felt that the Switzerland side was giving the real hard work. They were putting the pressure a lot in Spain, but initially this one. So basically, the goal that gave Spain was not a goal by Spain. It was own goal by Zakaria from the Swiss side. After a hard fight, Xherdan Shaqiri, the Liverpool player now, equalized it with a 68th minute goal. A really fantastic goal, really emotional moment, only for that time, and then eventually losing 3-1 to Spain in penalties. And after that, we had Belgium versus Italy. Yes, this match, it was very entertaining to watch. Knew the Italy side had the game in their bags, as the 2 goals were scored by Nicola Barella and Lorenzo Insigne. So within a minute after Barella scored, right, a penalty was given to the Belgium. None other than the Belgium hero Romelu Lukaku scored the goal. Man, who else then other than Romelu Lukaku? So now moving on to the semi-finals, I would say it was an incredible match against England and Denmark. This also was a really epic match to watch. It's a very emotional one also. A very heartbroken one for Denmark actually. The first goal was scored by Denmark at 38th minute by Mikkel Damsgaard. The rising star of the Danish team, who's playing in the 3F Superliga in the Danish league. I mean, he's really doing really well, and there were rumors that transfers to the Premier League may happen soon, but let's wait and see. Moving on to topic, Denmark was really happy after scoring that goal. Soon after that, Denmark accidentally conceded an own goal from the captain, Simon Kjær. Now at this point, the score was 1-1, so England was relieved at this point, I would say. The match went up to extra time until Harry Kane scored a goal with a penalty to give England the lead. So Harry Kane scored the penalty at the 100-something minute, I would guess. It was, I think, 110th minute, I get 110 to the 115, somewhere around there. He scored, and then what do you call? England fans were, while Harry Kane was shooting the penalty, England fans were shooting some lasers on Kasper Schmeichel, the goalkeeper of Denmark, to blind him to see from seeing Harry Kane's ball. But if you see the video, I mean, Schmeichel wasn't bothered about that. He saved it initially, but didn't defend the ball well, and Harry Kane did a tap in, and they scored the goal. And another outstanding display of quality football was portrayed by Italy and Spain. This also was one of the clash of the titans of the tournament. This was also, I knew this was going to be a fun one to watch. And the first goal was scored by Italy from Juventus winger Federico Chiesa. I mean, he has won the best player in the tournament, I would say. I mean, it really deserved. I mean, he really performed well during assists, with goals, and with his swift, quick movement, leading into a smooth game. So he scored it at the 60th minute. Later, Spain came back from down and scored at the 88th. The goal scored was by Alvaro Morata. After that, it all went to penalties, and it was a nerve-wracking one actually for both the sides. At the final penalty, it was up to Jorginho to score, and he scored it with his signature style, where he always scores with Chelsea. Never doubt that. So this was the recap of the matches played from the quarterfinals to the semi-finals, with round of 16 that we just said, with Ronaldo losing to Belgium. And going back, I would say back to the round of 16, right, where Switzerland actually knocked out France. Yeah, France knocked out France. It was that was also a very hard match. Switzerland really deserved it. They really deserve to go to the next level, and I know that France is playing a very top quality. I mean, their quality of football is never to be judged. I mean, I wouldn't say anything about that. I mean, they are very good. Especially Paul Pogba with the good passes. creating chances, and then Antoine Griezmann, the playmaker, and then Kylian Mbappe, the goal scorer, Benjamin Pavard. We have so many, all of these French players working together in one team. I feel the French side was really dictating the match at one point when Switzerland really turned it over during the penalties, and many criticized Mbappe for missing that last penalty. The penalty was saved by Jan Sommer, and actually he deserved the best goalkeeper of the tournament. I would say, because I just feel that it should have gone to him instead of going to Gianluigi Donnarumma. But I would say Donnarumma also did a good job. But I feel that Jan Sommer should deserve it more, despite being the underdogs of the tournament. Despite being the underdogs against France, right? All right. Now we go to the finals. Yes, the moment of truth. Whether it's coming home or going to Rome. There were many, things that say, "Oh, it's going to Rome," or "Is it coming home?" Yeah. So if you see the match, the first England scored at the second minute by Luke Shaw. Many people now call him Shawberto Carlos because of his wonderful, amazing attacking abilities, like the Brazilian legend Roberto Carlos. He actually did a good job on that, and if you see the volley that when he scored was really smooth, really smooth, and it was a hard volley to execute, I feel. All right, and the match was really intense actually. Many passes, many this and that, and man, did you guys watch the match? It was amazing. And later, Italy managed to pull the trigger after Leonardo Bonucci scored a header from a corner. So it went until the 120th minute, and score was 1-1. So now to go on to the penalties. Harry Kane scored the first one. Many of the penalties were saved by Gianluigi Donnarumma. Man, he was good during the Italy game against England. He nearly stopped all the penalties, actually, most of it, I guess. And the winning save was saved against Bukayo Saka, the 19-year-old, and the rest is history. So now coming to the main point of this whole podcast, I made a whole analysis on this loss against Italy. Well, before that, I really congratulate Italy for winning this tournament. I mean, they actually deserved it. I would say this a million times. They've never lost. Like I said before, they never lost anything. Can you believe it, man? They have never lost, and you're just one match away from beating the world record of the most amount of wins in a row. First of all, every English fan is actually raged on Gareth Southgate on choosing youngsters to take the penalties, because the youngsters include Jadon Sancho, Bukayo Saka, and Marcus Rashford, as I told you, the wonder kids of England. I would say this was a bad decision by Gareth Southgate. They're just teenagers. 19 years old. Bukayo Saka, 19 years old, and Jadon Sancho is 21. They're just kids. They don't really have the experience on handling the pressure. Man, this is a Euro final, one of the major tournaments of their life. They're very good wonder kids, but I would say, can they really handle the pressure? He could have actually give it to some more experienced England players, like John Stones, defender, Raheem Sterling, one of the attackers. Southgate should have actually put some more experienced players, like I told you. Yeah, I must say the Italy manager, Roberto Mancini, has really done a good job. When in his career he was not able to win playing for Italy, but as being a manager, he has done a really good job. Well, the next thing is, I felt that England fans were really overconfident about the win until it went to penalties, actually. There were reported cases that the fans went and assaulted the officials and the security guard out of anger. Crazy, right? For many years this has been happening, actually. Not for many years. England fans used to be one of the craziest fans of football history. I could say, you know. So this is my analysis on the Euros and how it actually went. And if you really enjoyed the Euros, tell me in the comments. What are your thoughts? What can we do to improve this channel for you guys? And if you're on Spotify, make sure to follow us always. If you're on YouTube, leave a like and don't forget to subscribe. And we'll be posting weekly videos every Sundays or Mondays. The video will come out. Don't worry, every weekly the videos will be coming. So what are your thoughts on the Euros, and what are your thoughts? Leave it down in the comments. And I will reply to the comments. And thank you so much for tuning in, and you're listening to SMY Podcast.